When Life Gives You Tangerine is a slow-paced drama with 16 episodes on Netflix. And it starts with a mother-daughter relationship. Initially, I did not get so much intrigued. But then I saw there's a guy who might also be 10, 12 years old, who is after a girl who's 10 years old. And she's abusing him. She's saying, go away. But he's just standing there firm. And I was like, okay, they are friends and maybe they'll become lovers. But the situation goes as such that the young girl, Asun, she loses her mother at the age of 10. And that guy keeps bringing her food over 8 years. And because her family's poor, she can't feed herself. Where will she go? Everybody has abandoned her. Then there's a scene where she comes and says, my father's family doesn't want me. My mother is dead, and her stepfather doesn't want her. He's just using her for paying the bills and everything. And she comes and says, I have nowhere to go. She doesn't want to marry Gwan-sik, but he tries that I'll try. I cannot lie to you, but I'll try. From there, how they marry, there are various scenes. There's one scene when he says to his mother, your husband should stand up for you. I will stand up for my wife. Oh my God, how I felt the pain. The poverty. So much poverty. When we see it's so difficult to put food on the plate, it's difficult to see your parents, your children, you yourself going hungry. You don't have choices to make. All you have is to somehow earn. I have not even scripted this one. And then there are dual timelines wherein Asun has a daughter, she has a child, and all I'm thinking is how are they going to pay for the children? And yes, that happens. Somehow they sacrifice their dreams. But eventually, what pained me the most is I think the way Gwan-sik as a character has stood firm with the love of his life. And yes, of course, people say it's not real, K-dramas are not real. And yes, here I can definitely tell you that it is not, because I have not seen such loyalty, such constant love throughout years till the end of their very life. Oh my God. And of course, there are troubles. The troubles don't end, they are not gonna end. But you know what I felt while watching it? There were multiple timelines. So there are elders, grandmothers, then there's a main character, their children, the children falling in love, they are having babies. All through the timelines, that's how life goes on. Even if it appears that it's gonna just end tomorrow, it still goes on until it has ended. K-dramas have so much impact on me that usually I don't talk about that. I thought someday I will make a channel and I'll talk about it. But it's so overwhelming to talk about the things which are so close to your heart. When Life Gives You Tangerine is not special because of the love story. I think most of the K-dramas which actually touch your heart are not really famous because of the love story. A lot of people came and said to me, the girls who like K-dramas or the guy have crushes on the guys are low IQ. There's a survey or something. Then there are people who say you have extreme expectations, or that's why you don't find anybody. But you know how I think? I've been watching K-dramas. We watch all type of K-dramas. I watched Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. And this is one K-drama I used to recommend to everybody. Then I started recommending Queen of Tears. And now When Life Gives You Tangerine. But When Life Gives You Tangerine is not for everybody. You have to sit through. You have to cry through. You have to see the pain. It is a very slow, painful, slow burn. Every now and then something good will happen, but every now and then life will pull you down so badly that you don't know what to do anymore. At the end, not during the end also, when we see our grandmothers in the drama getting old, they are maybe some days they do something good. Every now and then one person will do something good? How will they pay back the kindness? The best message, I think, was how your kindness doesn't go unnoticed. Although in the real world it doesn't happen, I think, but at least when life gives you tangerine, a lot of time the major main couple Asun and Gwan-sik are in so much trouble. One day they can't pay the rent, one day they're out of jobs, they don't have to work, and some way or the other, there's a background story where somebody helped in the toughest of times and they lived through. But in the real time, in the real world, maybe somebody did not help you and you didn't live through. I don't know. If you can go through, if you liked, I think, Hometown Cha Cha Cha, this has multiple timelines, multiple characters, and except Asun and Gwan-sik, every other character is just a side character. You will feel pain for everybody of them. You will feel so much love, so much pain, so much. I mean, I cried out so much, and I just kept watching, and I know why, but I don't have the strength to watch it over again, even though the worst part about the drama was that it tells you how futile your life is, how this is all for, what this is all for. This is all for just the phase we are passing from young age to the old age, and then we really die and we leave behind the people. It was actually very painful to watch. And especially if you're somebody whose parents are turning old or whose children are growing up or you are turning old, maybe a lot of things you will relate here and there and somewhere. And the beautiful, beautiful way they have captured each and every emotion. I don't think they have captured so well in the Hindi dramas or even in any movies or serials. I think we are making pathetic movies or serials, but oh my god, how beautifully have they made this drama. So I think I have blabbered enough. I didn't have a script. I just kept talking and it's already over 7 minutes. So I'll stop now.